Hello everyone, hope you all are safe at your places. So we were doing lesson number 2, acid, bases and salts. So we are done with what are acids, what are bases, we are done with Arrhenius concept of acids and bases, and we are done with what are strong acids, what are weak acids, what are strong bases and what are weak bases. Now we are moving towards what are salts and what are the properties of your acids and bases. So we'll start with properties of acids and bases and their reactions. So very first we'll talk about reaction of acids and bases. Both will be taken separately. Bases with metals. Clear? So firstly we'll talk about reaction of acids and bases with metals. So whenever your acids and bases reacts with your metals, acids or bases react with metals, they lead to formation of salt and hydrogen gas will be evolved. So whenever your acids or bases when react with water, it leads to formation of salt and hydrogen gas will be liberated. And you know, whenever your gas is liberated, you'll show it with upper head arrow. Now we'll do reaction. Acid will take a common example, that is your zinc, your H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, H2SO4, and we make to react with zinc. So when your zinc reacts with H2SO4, so zinc is your metal, clear, although it is your what, neutral, but it will contain what, charge +2. Sulfate is having charge what, -2. So zinc will displace what, hydrogen from its position, and it will lead to formation of zinc sulfate. Now zinc is having charge what, +2, sulfate is having charge -2. So formula will be ZnSO4 and your hydrogen gas will be liberated. So whenever your metals react with acids, it leads to formation of salt. This is your what, salt, and hydrogen gas is liberated. And whenever you do your reactions, always balance, try to balance them. Clear? Now we'll take one more example. We'll take your another metal, for example we'll take magnesium. Now react magnesium with your hydrochloric acid. So magnesium is also your metal, hydrochloric acid, HCl is hydrochloric acid. So when magnesium reacts with HCl, so your magnesium will displace hydrogen from HCl. Now magnesium will react with chlorine. So Mg is having charge, magnesium is having charge +2, chlorine is having charge -1. So formula will be MgCl2. Always whenever you are writing chemical equations, always try to make formulas like this. Clear? Plus your hydrogen gas will be evolved. Clear? Now balance this chemical equation. Here we are having how many chlorines? 1. Here we are having 2 chlorines. So balance it with 2. This 2 will be added as stoichiometric coefficient. Now here we are having 2 hydrogens, here we are having 2 hydrogens. So this reaction is balanced. Clear? So whenever your acids react with metal, it leads to formation of salt and your hydrogen gas will be liberated. I hope this is clear to you. Now we'll talk about bases. So bases will take NaOH. When NaOH react with your metal, for example I'll take zinc, now it leads to formation of salt. Now this reaction is little tricky. If I'll write the product directly, it will create complication to you, so I'll write it in 2 steps and then I'll write a final product here. So when your which is zinc, sodium hydroxide react with zinc, it will lead to formation of your oxides of sodium and oxides of zinc. Clear? So it will lead to formation of oxides of sodium, that is Na2O. Oxide of sodium will be what? Na2O. How? Sodium is having charge +1. Oxygen is having charge -2. Oxygen is having atomic number your 8. Electronic configuration will be what? 2, 6. So how many more electrons are required by this oxygen? 2. So charge will be -2. If I'll talk about sodium, so sodium is having atomic number 11. Electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 1. So what sodium will do? It will lose 1 electron. So charge will be your +1. So formula will be Na2O dot zinc will form zinc oxide. So this will be ZnO. Clear? Now what we'll do? We'll combine this reaction. This will be Na2ZnO2, and this is known as sodium zincate. This is known as sodium zincate. I hope this is clear to you. Still you are having any doubt, you may ask. So formula is Na2ZnO2. This is formula for what? Your sodium zincate. Na2ZnO2 plus your hydrogen gas will be liberated. Now balance this equation. We are having 2 sodiums. Here we are having 1 sodium. So we'll write 2 here. Oxygens are already 2. So 2. Hydrogen are 2. 2. Zinc is 1. Zinc is 1. So this reaction is balanced. And this reaction very important when we are doing reaction of sodium hydroxide with zinc. So we have to heat this reaction. We have to heat this chemical equation. So if we'll take what? Sodium hydroxide in a test tube along with what? Zinc. So when we are carrying out this reaction, so we have to heat this test tube so that this product will be formed. Clear? So I'll do one more reaction. अब आपने ऐसे नहीं करना कि सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड की जिंक के साथ रिएक्शन हो रही है. सोडियम is more reactive than zinc, so zinc will not displace sodium. No. Clear? This is not your displacement reaction. Clear? Now we'll take one more example. Reaction of NaOH, that is your base, with aluminium. Now you'll try to do your own. I'm giving you 2 seconds. Try to do it. So easy way is you have to form oxides of both. So formula will be oxide of sodium will be Na2O. Now you know why. Clear? Now we'll make oxides of aluminium. So aluminium is having atomic number 13. Electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 3. So charge will be what? +3. Clear? And if we'll talk about your oxygen, 2, 6. So charge will be -2. So formula Al, oxygen +3, oxygen -2. Formula will be Al2O3. Clear? Formula will be Al2O3. Aluminium +3, oxygen -2. So formula is Al2O3. So when we'll combine these two, what will happen? So this will be Na2O dot Al2O3. Clear? So this will be Na2 Al2O4. Now 2 is common. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So formula will be NaAlO2. So this is sodium aluminate. This is known as what? Sodium aluminate. So NaAlO2. NaAlO2 plus hydrogen gas will be evolved. So whenever your base react with what? Metal, it leads to formation of salt and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Clear? This is gas. This is gas. Now what I was saying is whenever you are doing any chemical equation, your first step is to balance that chemical equation. So here sodium is 1, sodium is 1. Aluminium is 1, aluminium is 1. Oxygen is 2, but here oxygen is 1. So we have to write what? 2 here. Clear? Now oxygen 2, but sodium is also, how many sodiums are here? 2. So we have to write 2 here. Clear? Aluminium 2, hydrogen 2, and this reaction is balanced. Clear? So we are done with very first reaction, that is reaction of acids and bases with metal. So what we are saying is whenever your acids and bases react with metal, it leads to formation of salt and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Clear? We are done with two reactions each. H2SO4 plus zinc, it leads to formation of zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas will be liberated. HCl plus magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas will be liberated. Now second one, reaction of base with metal, and this reaction is very important, and only few metals react with your what? Bases. So NaOH when react with zinc, it leads to formation of what? Salt and hydrogen gas will be liberated. So this is known as what? Sodium zincate. Clear? And here we are having what? Sodium aluminate, and hydrogen gas is evolved. I hope this is clear to you. Now sometimes question is like this, that how will you prove that hydrogen gas is evolved when acid reacts with what? Or acid or bases react with what? Metal. Clear? Or question will be like this, demonstrate an activity to describe that hydrogen gas is evolved when metals react with acids or bases. So we have to demonstrate activity. So for this we have to make a setup, and in this setup what we'll take, we'll have setup like this, in which we are having a test tube. This test tube is holded with the help of what? Stand. Clear? So set up the apparatus as shown in figure. Clear? Take a test tube, clamp it with stand. Clear? We are your test tube is containing what? Thistle funnel. Clear? And one delivery tube. This test tube is closed with what? Your cork, so that if any of the gas is evolved, it will not come outside. Then this delivery tube will open into what? Your soap solution. So this is what? Your soap solution. Clear? This is your test tube. This is your delivery tube. Clear? Now in this test tube we'll take what? Your metal, any of metal you want to take. This may be zinc, this may be any. So in this zinc metal we have taken, when we have to prove that when metals react with what? Your acid, it leads to formation of hydrogen gas. So here we are taking what? Zinc, and from this thistle funnel we'll add what? Acid. From this thistle funnel we'll add acid. Clear? This is your thistle funnel, and here we are having what? Stand, test tube stand holder. So we'll write what? Stand. Clear? So this is stand, this is thistle funnel for adding what? Acid. This is test tube, this is what? Cork fitted with what? Delivery tube, and this delivery tube opens into what? Your soap solution. Clear? So how will write the procedure for this? You'll say set up apparatus as shown in figure. Clear? Then take about 5 ml of H2SO4 and add it through what? Your thistle funnel. Clear? You will have your zinc metal inside your what? Test tube, and then after what happens? Your reaction will take place. Zinc when reacts with H2SO4, your zinc sulfate reacts with what? Zinc sulfate will be formed, along with this hydrogen gas will be evolved. Let us suppose we don't know which gas is evolved. So when your zinc metal reacts with acid, whosoever acid you are adding, for example you are adding what? Dilute H2SO4. So whosoever gas is evolved will be passed through delivery ट्यूब इनटू व्हाट? सोप सॉल्यूशन. सो बच्चे जब सोप सॉल्यूशन में आपके पास सोप सॉल्यूशन से पास करेगी ये गैस, सो अगर आपके पास हाइड्रोजन गैस है और कोई भी गैस है, ये क्या फॉर्म करने स्टार्ट कर देगी? बबल्स. और अगर हाइड्रोजन गैस होंगे तो बबल्स क्या होंगे? बहुत हाइड्रोजन गैस लाइट होती है तो बबल्स बहुत फास्ट बनेंगे. और फिर भी आपको इसको कंफर्म करना है, तो व्हाट यू विल डू, यू विल टेक वन candle. Clear? You will take one candle, and then what you will do? You'll bring this candle, this burning candle, near what? Your these bubbles. So what will happen when you'll bring your burning candle near this bubble? Then hydrogen gas will, as these bubbles are having what? Hydrogen gas. These bubbles are filled with hydrogen gas. So these bubbles will burst with what? Popping sound. Why? Because hydrogen is combustible in nature. Clear? I'm repeating once again. When you are adding HCl or H2SO4 or any acid to your metal, then certain gas will be evolved. This will be what? Hydrogen gas. But let us suppose any gas will be evolved when we pass this gas through what? Soap solution. Then bubbles will be formed, and when we bring burning candle near these bubbles, then popping sound will be produced. So this concludes that, or this proves that this gas is hydrogen, because hydrogen gas is combustible in nature. Instead of hydrogen, if carbon dioxide will be there, so आपके पास ये कैंडल क्या कर जाती? Blow off हो जाती, बुझ जाती, because your carbon dioxide is not a supporter of combustion. Clear? आपके पास कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है वो सपोर्टर नहीं है कंबशन की. क्लियर? तो आपके पास हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे कि आपके पास अगर हम बात करते हैं किसकी? हाइड्रोजन गैस की, तो हाइड्रोजन गैस बर्न करती है किसके साथ? विथ पॉपिंग साउंड. क्लियर? सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन प्रूव दिस एक्टिविटी. सो कंक्लूजन इज व्हाट? Whenever you'll pass hydrogen gas through soap solution and you'll bring burning candle near this soap solution, popping sound is produced. This confirms the presence of what? Hydrogen gas. I hope this is clear to you. Now, questions related to this activity. Now, first is this. Clear? Now, instead of metal, what you will take? Instead of acid, you will take what? Base. So, if you take base, again the reaction will be what? Same. Hydrogen gas will be what? Replaced. Whether you will take what? Zinc metal, or whether you will replace it with what? Whether you will take acid or whether you will take base. Both react with zinc metal to give what? Hydrogen gas. Clear? Now, how questions will be asked in examination? So, question will be like, in the following systematic diagram for a preparation of hydrogen gas as shown in figure, what would happen if following changes will made? So, in place of zinc granules, same amount of zinc dust is taken. यहाँ पे हमने जिंक के क्या लिए थे? ग्रेन्यूल्स लिए थे. इन ग्रेन्यूल्स की जगह हमने क्या ले लिया? जिंक डस्ट ले ली, पाउडर ले लिया. तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? थिंक बच्चे, आपके पास अगर हमने मेटल की जगह क्या ले लिया? उसका पाउडर ले लिया. अगर हमने रस्टिंग करानी हो तो अगर हम नेल्स लें या पाउडर लें तो किस में रस्टिंग ज़्यादा होगी? पाउडर में. क्यों? क्योंकि मोर विल बी द सरफेस एरिया, मोर विल बी द केमिकल रिएक्शन. सो इफ विल टॉक इंस्टेड ऑफ जिंक ग्रैन्यूल्स, इफ विल टेक जिंक डस्ट, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? सरफेस area will be more and reaction will be what? More. So hydrogen gas will be evolved more fastly. Clear? So what will be your first answer? As surface area of zinc dust will be more or increased, therefore reaction will be more faster. As a result, what will happen? As a result, hydrogen gas will evolve more fastly. Clear? So this one is your first part. Second part, instead of your dilute sulfuric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid will take. So they both are what? Strong acids. So whether you will take dilute sulfuric acid or dilute hydrochloric acid, the rate of reaction will remain same, or rate of production of hydrogen gas will remain same. So rate of production of hydrogen gas will remain same. Clear? Or instead, if question will be like this, instead of dilute sulfuric acid, your dilute acetic acid is taken. Clear? In first you'll write hydrochloric acid, and in second you'll write acetic acid. Acetic acid. Now you know acetic acid is what? Weak acid. So therefore the rate of reaction will be what? Slow. Therefore the production of hydrogen gas will be slow. So of B part, this one is A ka first part, B part. So what you will write? As acetic acid is weak acid, therefore the rate of reaction will be slow, and as a result hydrogen gas will evolve less amount of hydrogen gas will be evolved. Clear? I hope this is clear to you. Now third question, C part, and here you have to write rate of production of hydrogen gas will be remain same as HCl is strong acid as H2SO4. Now third part is instead of zinc, copper turnings are taken. So you know that copper is lying below your what? Hydrogen. So no reaction will take place because in your reactivity series copper is lying below hydrogen, so it will not displace hydrogen from its position. So what you will write? No reaction will take place as copper is lying below hydrogen in reactivity series, therefore it will not displace hydrogen from acid. Clear? Last question. Sodium hydroxide is taken in place of dilute sulfuric acid and test tube is heated. Clear? So if you will take sodium hydroxide instead of what? Your acid. यहाँ से आपने acid नहीं डाला, इसकी जगह NaOH डाल दिया, तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? So if you will add NaOH, clear? So hydrogen gas will be what? Evolved. Clear? But यहाँ पे अगर heat नहीं किया होता तो hydrogen gas नहीं निकलती. Clear? So you have to mention this. Clear? अगर question में नहीं भी है तो भी mention करना है वहाँ पे. Clear? So hydrogen gas will be evolved. So what you will say? Answer. So if we replace HCl or H2SO4, what is given? Instead of, okay, if we replace H2SO4 with NaOH, still hydrogen gas will liberate. Clear? And one more question will be like this. If you are provided with this setup and you are replacing your metals one by one, for example, in first case you are adding what? First case you are having sodium, and then you are having your zinc, and then you are having iron, and then you are having copper. Clear? So write down their reaction with what? H2SO4. So what you will say? Sodium is at top. क्लियर? सोडियम जो है वो रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज में सबसे ऊपर है, तो इसमें आपके पास हाइड्रोजन गैस जो है वो बहुत फास्ट निकलेगी. क्लियर? जिंक के केस में आपके पास जो आपके पास एक्सटेंट होगा हाइड्रोजन गैस का वो लेस होगा देन दैट ऑफ व्हाट? सोडियम में. क्लियर? आयरन के केस में जो हाइड्रोजन गैस की प्रोडक्शन होगी दैट विल बी वेरी स्लो. क्लियर? very fast here, clear, less than your sodium, very slow, and in copper no gas will be evolved. So question may be like any, clear. तो क्वेश्चन किसी भी तरह से आ सकते हैं, आप लोगों को प्रिपेयर रहना है. So this is about your reaction of acids and bases with metals, and tomorrow we'll start with next property. I hope this is clear to you. Clear? So prepare notes accordingly, और डाउट होगा तो पूछ लेना.